What's up guys, Tobias here and welcome to literally the last ever episode now of Let's Play Ultimate Team. Yesterday was the final episode. If you missed that, then I'm going to ruin it for you now, and I'm going to tell you that we did actually win Division 1 title, which is what I set out about doing at the beginning of this series, and you guys did say to give the Gold Cup one attempt and one attempt only. Whatever the result of it, I was going to upload it and show you guys how far I got. So we do actually play 4 games in that's the whole tournament. If you win the tournament, basically, you're going to win. You're going to have won 4 different games. So this one here, then we go straight into the first one. That is the round 16 first game, and as you can see, I start banging in goals left, right, and centre. Johnson got the first one, followed by a really nice goal from Kone, as he has been doing the whole series, the whole way through it. He's been banging them in. I believe he scored 59 goals by the end of it. But yeah, that guy rage quit, which was an absolute, that was easy for me. Just sat there laughing. 2 shots on target, 2 goals, and he rage quit straight away. So that got us straight into the quarterfinals. So that is how it stands. This is the guy's squad. He's got Falcao up front. He's got Ozil on the left-hand side at the centre attacking mid position, and for some reason, he's got the striker Muriel as a centre attacking mid. Now, he is a striker. He's probably one of those strikers that I'd never, ever, ever want to have in my midfield. So I was going into this thinking that this guy didn't really know what to do, because he is the kind of player that you definitely want to have as a striker and definitely not want to have as a centre attacking mid. So Hernandez did actually get the first goal there then. He did actually muck up for him. The second one followed by Hernandez again. Third one got picked up by Tarap, so it was absolutely a walkover. This wasn't even in the 30th minute by now. And then Kone, as cool as you like, there you are, a nice chip over his goalkeeper, and that did secure the 4-0 in the 31st minute, and the exact same as in the first game. That guy did rage quit, so it's good. The first game, the second game, we had 2 rage quits, so that was 2 C&Ed messages, and as that was the quarterfinals, that got us through to the semi-finals. So we hadn't even played 90 minutes yet, we hadn't even conceded a goal yet, and we're already in the semi-finals, and things were looking good. So in into this one, he did have Elbardo, I believe that's his name. He did have Balotelli and Di Natale up front, so it was a similar looking squad as to the last guy I played to win the division title in yesterday's episode. But I got the first goal, which is always good to try and take the lead as soon as possible. It wasn't as early as I would have liked. It did actually come rather late in the 29th minute, but nonetheless though, a second goal came from Kone, a really nice, he was kind of lucky to tackle the last centre-back who had the ball. So that was 2-0. Got a corner here then. This was probably the luckiest goal you're going to be seeing in the tournament, and I'm not even going to call it a nice shot from David Luiz. It was probably the weakest shot you'll ever see, but he is a centre-back. But luckily for me, it did take a deflection of one of my opposition's players, and that is a really, really nice goal. A nice ball fed through there to Young. With his pace, he took that round the goalkeeper. An empty goal. He is never going to be missing that, so he secured that for the 4-0 for half-time. We came out from the dressing room. Kabul got on the end of a corner there, so he buried that into the back of the net, which was good to see, because Kabul was on a little bit of a dry streak. He normally was banging in corners every single game, but he hadn't scored for quite a lot of games, so it was good to see him getting on the score sheet for the fifth goal in this game. The 6th goal then came from Kone, and then to wrap it all up, the 7th goal came from Tarapt in the 90th minute. So finally we had managed to secure a 90th minute game. The whole game had been played. We did win that 7-0, and that did mean it was the final. We were through to the final in our first and only attempt in the Gold Cup. And we are going to be going into this game, with the strongest squad possible. I was hesitant whether I was going to be playing Junior Hoylett or Ashley Young, but I did go for Ashley Young just simply because he's a higher rated player, and I did want to take the highest rated players into this game. But it did start off well on my half. Johnson was unfortunate to hit the post there, which was, it was really unfortunate. I was hoping that he was going to have cut onto the inside and buried that into the back of the net for the 1-0 lead. But it came a little bit later on with Hernandez. It wasn't actually Kone taking the lead for us for once, but that lead did not last long for us. Unfortunately, Mariano did actually manage to secure the equaliser into the back of the net. I don't know how my defence didn't actually take the ball off him, but yes, we went into the half-time dressing room at a 1-1 draw, so could have gone either way. Again, looking at those stats, there was no dominant team in the second half to go in, so I was expecting this to go either way. But luckily for me, Tarap did actually get a little bit of space just inside the box there, and he did rocket that into the back of the net. A free kick just outside the box did find its way to Kone, so we did manage to bury that in the 64th minute for the 3-1 lead. And that was a really, really nice goal. I did like them. Normally, I'm always trying to shoot from free kicks like that, but I did decide to try and whip it in and see if anyone could get a head onto it. And who else would it be apart from Aruna Kone? And he did bury that for the 3-1. Then straight after that, to polish it off in the 88th minute, Johnson did actually get on the score sheet, and then he did polish that off for a 4-1 win. So there we have it then, the first attempt in the Gold Cup with Nerds FC. We did win it, which did give us the 2,000 coins, and the free gold pack. So again, that was a nice amount of coins finishing that game, and as you can see from the end game stats, it was an absolute domination by me at the end of it by the 90th minute. So we got the free gold pack from EA then, and we did go and crack it open, and unfortunately for me, it's Tobias opening a pack, don't expect anyone good, and we did get a pile of shit. So looking at the squad at the end of this whole series, there you can see that's the amount of goals scored by each player, but this is where you guys get involved. I've done the Serie A, I've done the French League 1, and now we have done the Premier League. I want you guys to tell me which league shall I take to next. A lot of people were saying in the comment section of the video yesterday, do the Bundesliga, but if you want the Bundesliga, please do give me a centre attacking mid player to build the squad around of a value of 100,000 coins. So if you do want the Bundesliga, please name me a player who is a centre attacking mid who would like me to build the squad around for the next series, and it can only cost around 100,000 coins. So I'm going to leave that to you guys. Whatever the top rated comment is what we are going to do in the next series. So I look forward to what you guys are putting in the comment section of this. I hope you did enjoy it. I hope you did enjoy the whole series. If you did, please do smash that like button. If you could smash 1,000, that would be absolutely awesome as always. And as soon as 1,000 likes are smashed, I will try and get the next series uploaded onto YouTube for you guys to watch as soon as possible. Thank you ever so much for the whole support you've been showing me throughout this whole series, and until the next series, I'll be speaking to you guys later. Take care.